let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, this is Keith calling from Columbus, calling about what I'm sure a lot of people's calling about, the quarterback situation. At this point, though, I do think it's time for a change. We've seen enough. To say the rookies ain't ready because it's just too much, well, either we're going to stay the same or go up at this point. I do think having a mobile quarterback will help, or somebody who can at least get out the way. Respect to Flacco, he just can't move. So with the way the offense is not scoring points, how could you say it's going to be too much? At this point, just try it. I mean, there ain't nothing worse that can happen than what we've seen. But, man, I just think it's time for the rookie. Go Brown.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's start with this, Pete. What have you thought of Joe Flacco? The thing that concerns me is the turnovers, obviously.
Turnovers are bad. I'm more worried about the fact that he's not trying to throw guys open. He doesn't seem to trust his receivers enough to sort of anticipate some of these throws in the same way that you saw him do in 2023 with Amari Cooper. He's holding on to the ball too long at points. There's clearly pass protection decisions where, let's use this past week. You know, a lot of people were unhappy with the fact that Cornelius Lucas was sort of left on an island with Aiden Hutchinson. Well, if you do that, the idea is that the protection's only supposed to last for a certain amount of time, a very limited amount of time, and the ball's supposed to be out. There are multiple times where Joe Flacco seemingly is trying too hard to make a play and unwilling to get out of plays that aren't there or make a decision. To contrast that, look, I don't think Jared Goff was very good in that game ultimately, but what he did do was he got out of plays that weren't there. There are multiple times where he felt pressure, just threw the ball away and moved on. And it's frustrating at times to do that. You could see the frustration on Jared Goff's face, but he lived to play another down, avoided those turnovers, and sort of let the game play out a little bit. Ultimately, the Browns made more mistakes and allowed the Lions to sort of capitalize. In addition to the fact that their offense just sort of was able to make enough plays.